How's it going? My name is Coach G, and today we're going to talk about hydration and how it impacts your health. So we talk about hydration. Okay, so let me just break it down to you like this. This is step one of you becoming healthy. It's the first step because it's the easiest thing to do. The only thing that you gotta do is make sure that you're drinking enough water. The way you know if you're consuming the right amount of water is you would take your body weight, whatever that is, and you would divide that in half by ounces. So let's say if a person weighed 150, then that means that their body would need about 75 ounces of water per day. Now, that does differ if you are exercising. So if you're exercising, you need to consume maybe about 24 to 32 ounces more than that. And that's gonna make sure that your body is at optimal health. You can lose body fat by doing that. You feel more energy, you feel more lively. And so that's one of the things that you wanna think about when you're trying to figure out how much you should consume. You know, when you're making any type of transformations, you wanna make sure that hydration is there because that's how your cells communicate with each other. So on a cellular level, all of our bodies are water. I think they say close to 75 to 80% of our body is water. And the craziest thing is that most people are dehydrated. Usually when I ask people, I say, how much water did you drink today? They're like, oh, I drank about 3 or 4 cups of water. And I'm like, how much is that? You know what I mean? And so if you really break that down, that's like, 24 ounces of water. And some people drink juice their whole day and they don't drink any water. And so those are the people that I know that have low energy, they feel sluggish, they feel lethargic. Actually, there's things too, like you could feel moody, you could have lower level brain function because you gotta think about it. If everything in our body is made from water, right? And let's say your brain is mostly water. If you're dehydrated, then your brain actually shrinks. And so when your brain shrinks, it leads to different things like headaches, migraines. There's so many other side effects that people have from just not consuming enough water. So I always say that drinking water is the first step to optimal health. You can benefit from it. So one tip that you could do is when you first wake up in the morning, this is what I do. I wake up in the morning and I start off with hyperhydration. And hyperhydration, it just means that it gets your intestines flowing, so you should be able to use the bathroom after you do this. It prepares you from the night, because when you're at night, you lose water through your respiratory, and it's all different type of ways that you can dehydrate. That's why sometimes you might wake up and your nose may be dry or your mouth may be a little dry, and that's because we lose water in our sleep. One of the things is gonna be hyperhydration. Also too, making sure that you are not drinking water during the time that you're eating. Like, you know, your food should be separate from your water time. So in between meals is a really good time to make sure that you're drinking water. And then also too, to make sure that you are not waking up in the middle of the night to peeing, because that's what we're gonna talk about this in another video, but we're gonna talk about sleep, which is the next thing. And you wanna have uninterrupted sleep, but back to the water. So you wanna make sure that you're drinking less water at least 2 hours before you go to bed. So all of your water intake should be complete 2 hours before you go to bed. So let's say if you go to bed at 10, your water drinking should be done at 8 p.m. Make sure you are utilizing those tips and putting them into action. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.